Hello everyone, this is my hopper timer tutorial. This is based off of another clock called the Etho clock, which is super helpful. I will link Etho's video in the description. Revolutionized like so much of redstone. I could talk. So this is the timer I'm teaching you about. This can last for hours, days, however long you really want it to. Hope you enjoy. What it relies on is this hopper here. Once this hopper is empty, this will stop sending out a signal. So you go up here, you put all the items you want for the timer, and then you flick this lever once you want it to start. See, these items start going down, which naturally, you can put a lot of items in here. Then this hopper will, because there's still items in here, this hopper's going to have an item here. But once this depletes, this chest to here, the bottom chest is just for storage. Once this depletes, that goes off, that turns off, and that turns off. If you want a signal from it, you can, oops, set that back. You can just put a torch here. Because as long as there's something here, this torch will be off. But as soon as this whole timer goes away, this will turn on. This is the easy to understand design. This is the more practical one, where it's more condensed. So this is still the same thing, a double chest with a hopper into a double chest. But this one just looks cleaner. So again, same design, turn that on, then the comparator here will eventually, once everything in here goes away, turn this off. This hopefully makes sense, but if I fill this whole thing up with kelp, because kelp is really easy to get lots of, this will naturally, let me take all this out, this will naturally take a really long time to be done, and this timer will last for a very long time, because items take quite some time to pass over. So, now, in case you wanted a really long timer, you can do something like this. All these things are filled to the brim with kelp. Well, they should be. So then you have a bunch of storage down here in case you want to reset it, because yes, this is manually reset. You have to take all the items from the bottom chest, put them back onto the top. Sorry, if you want to figure out a way to not do that, you can do that yourself. But yeah, this thing here can take up to 3 hours, and it's realistically pretty condensed. Like, any other hour-long timer would take up a huge chunk of space, and this is pretty consistent as well. So this design here is meant to be able to detect if something happens midway through the timer. You can either do this with a comparator, or a potentially simpler way, just build 2 of them. So this, once I turn this on, you can see the timer starts going. I'm gonna speed it up a bit by just doing that. You get the concept though. Once that goes off, you'll see this turns off, this lamp turns on, and then this timer starts going, if I had remembered to actually get the timer working beforehand. You'll see this goes off, this lamp turns on, and now this timer starts going, because I tied it to this. So this hopper is disabled until this hopper is out, and then the signal will stop, which allows the hopper to function again. And now, here's a fun one. This is actually incredibly useful, but it's a little bit more complicated. This can detect how many times a signal got sent through. So, see here, I was using wool for this. I'm going to replace it with kelp just for simplicity's sake. So this has a lot less items. Of course, you can put a lot more in there, but it's less frequently useful. So this, I can press the button 5 times, I believe, which sends this signal through twice because the observer sees the lamp turn on and then turn off. And now, this is out, that lamp turns on. This works because I disable the hopper for just long enough to detect when a pulse gets sent through. Of course, because the lamp turns on and off, this observer will tick twice for when it's on, and then when the lamp is off. And it sends 2 signals through. So, if you want If you want a 10 to go through, you just put 19 in here and 1 in the hopper, and then you'll be able to press this 10 times. Then you can press this button 10 times. Just, of course, be sure to not click it too fast, otherwise the light will stay on, and then that'll short you one pulse. There it is, see? And this lamp here can be any solid block. It's just used for convenience sake to show you when the pulse is going through. So you can replace this with wool or whatever you so please. And now, you can see all 20 items are down here, and this lamp is on. So, in order to use this clock yourself, you need to remember one very important thing. Whenever you start the timer, you need one item in this hopper. This is because the clock works because the hopper will be empty of all items. Because all of the items are sent down to this chest. So you put all of your items in here, and this will last for 65 items. Which the numbers for the items will be on screen now. So that's how long they all take. I don't know why I'm punching there. It's gonna punch in the middle of the screen for you, but you get what I mean. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is my first redstone tutorial, so I hope this all went well. I use this in my designs a lot, and it's very helpful with both the main designs being the counter and the timer. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Bye!